There are different types of MS. The most common form of MS, called relapsing remitting multiple sclerosis, when patients do have relapses lasting between 1 day to 3 months, followed by remission, and then they may have another relapse several months or years later. For relapsing remitting multiple sclerosis, progression is usually slow. Let's say you have patients presenting with first clinical symptom. It will take 20 years before this patient will need a cane in 50% of cases, but this information is coming from our old papers. It was in the era when we had no medications. These days we have 11 medications approved by FDA, and we hope that this medication will improve the statistics. Still, we need more time to collect data. 90% of patients with MS do have relapsing remitting MS, and some of them may progress later to the second form of multiple sclerosis, called secondary progressive multiple sclerosis. During this second phase, patients may gain disability between relapses.
I have relapsing remitting right now. Progressive is something much more serious. We hope that I never have progressive. At the way it looks right now, I'll probably always have relapsing remitting. It may get a little bit worse as I get older, but who knows, maybe by then I'll have a cure. I mean, you really can't get that far ahead of yourself. But it does force you to live in the moment. And you start to realize that, next year I might be in a wheelchair. So, you don't want to wait to do things. And I had an opportunity to go to Disney World with my son. I kind of felt like, you know what, though? I really want to go to Disney World and see Disney World when I can walk Disney World, because I don't know if that will always be the case. We flew down to Disney and we did 3 days, just me and my son. That was the first time I finally made a decision that was proactive about living my life.
There is also another form of MS, which is probably the worst case scenario, called primary progressive multiple sclerosis. Only 10% of patients with multiple sclerosis have this bad form of multiple sclerosis. Unfortunately, in contrast to relapsing remitting multiple sclerosis, we don't have any single treatment available for primary progressive multiple sclerosis. The patients with primary progressive multiple sclerosis may progress very rapidly and become dependent on a cane in 2-3 years and wheelchair bound in 3-4 years.
None of us are promised another day, but when you get a disease like MS that you have to start thinking about your future, and the future doesn't look that good because you start to lose the function in your arm or the function in your legs or the function in your brain, then you have another perspective and you're less likely to procrastinate, and you just want to get to doing what you want to do.